Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Thursday and today another preset, another three-way overdrive preset. Today I'm going to call it AC/DC-ish. It's got a clean sound, well, clean snapshot, a Malcom snapshot, and an Angus snapshot. The clean is clean no matter what you do. I mean, unless you're on a humbucker that's pretty hot. Malcom, whose sound was pretty clean for, being in a rock band, is just mildly overdriven. Very, very slightly. Angus sounds like Angus, and I had to learn You Shook Me All Night Long for a gig that's coming up in a week or so. 2 weeks. Fill-in gig. So I just got to playing around and playing through that song and learning the solo today, and things just came together. Shall we? All right, here we are at the Helix. Now, this is the clean snapshot. This one only has 3 snapshots, clean, Malcom, and Angus. On the clean, no overdrives, just the 2 amps. And on the Malcom, just the amps as well, minus one of the reverbs. On the Angus, we get everything. Everything meaning the 2 overdrives. The D's 1 Vintage, Vermin Distortion. Both, you'll notice, the gains are very low. And that is a big deal when trying to play AC/DC. A lot of people use too much gain, and it doesn't sound right. And I'm not saying this is, a tonal recreation of AC/DC. This is just the vibe that I was going for today while I was learning this song for the very first time. So, and I spent about a half hour working on it because I'm kind of consumed by learning songs right now at the moment. Now, the IRs, Tone Tubby, same one as always, my custom IR. And it does different things on different snapshots. We're removing some bottom end on the Malcoms and bringing some back on the clean actually. But on the Malcoms, we're removing bottom end and raising up the high cut, so we're getting top end back. On the Angus, we want some more bottom end to it and reduced top end. Another thing that I'm doing to reduce the top end, when I push the expression forward, you'll see that the, what happened here? Oh, okay. The treble reduces when I push the expression forward. Also, the master goes up. And the bias goes up. And that does that on both amps. Treble comes down. Master goes up. It's a super easy thing to do. All you do is assign a controller to the, the expression pedal. Press the 3 little bars up here. Some people call it the hamburger. I call it the menu. And then hit controller assign. I've showed this a million times, but there's some newbies around, I'm sure. And then change the parameter to whatever parameter you want. Set the controller to expression 2 because that's the default. I use expression 1 strictly for wah-wahs, when I do use a wah-wah rarely, which is almost never. And then set your minimum and maximum value, minimum being when the heel's down, maximum being when the toe's down. And this is what you get. You get adjustment of some parameters. The master, bias, blah, blah, blah. Same 10 band graphic EQ, removing a bunch of some bottom end, because these can be kind of woofy sounding amps, and with these overdrive pedals on in front of them. Now I'm going to grab a guitar. Oh, another thing, for the lead, I've done a couple of things that are fun. On the Angus, when the Kinky Boost comes on, the drive goes up, boost comes on, bright goes off. See all these things change? And it's important to remove the bright, otherwise it's just too top-endy. And to bring the boost on and then raise the drive up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. And then over on the output side, I'm raising up the output and just the level on both of them when I push the expression forward. And that's how I get a cool lead sound, through a combination of some drive on the Kinky Boost, the master, and the outputs. And through those 3 things, you get a bunch of volume and a little bit of gain, but you get the extra ballsiness by cranking the master that you just can't get any other way, I find. So, let me grab a guitar and I'll try to not butcher some AC/DC. Woohoo! There you go, another 3-way overdrive. I'm going to be doing one more tomorrow. That'll make 5, and I will email them out to anyone that drops me a line. Right, yeah. Free of charge, including the IR, which is in there twice. It's just got different settings, and I like to separate my IRs when I have, reverbs or delays. And this one just has a pair of reverbs, but on the Malcom, only one of them is on, only the room reverb. For Angus, all the overdrives are on, and the both reverbs. And then when you push the expression forward, you get the lead sound, but you also get added reverb, blah, blah, blah. I already showed you all that. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with the final 3-way overdrive. And then I'll be back next week with something completely new, just tutorials and free sets and name that riff stuff all week, because I'm still cleaning this place out. I cleaned out another room today. It's like there's 95 fucking rooms in this place. Shit. Just cleaning out the little closet that has the ventilation system or the AC unit in it. Well, the uptake for the AC. Yeah. Clean that sucker out. Threw away a bunch of crap. So, it's getting down to the wire. We're moving next Saturday. Eek! Get the keys on Wednesday, though. So I'm going to start moving this stuff over Wednesday afternoon. Everything that you can't see is going to be gone. I'm just going to leave these 15 slots, and a bunch of records to swap them out for the week. So come on back tomorrow. There'll be something fun. I promise. Until then, rock on.